Oscar Piastri made a striking declaration during McLaren's 2025 F1 car launch at Silverstone, confidently asserting that he is prepared to fight for the World Championship this season. But is he truly ready to challenge for the title? Or is this a case of youthful optimism, pushing expectations beyond reality? During the press conference, the Australian driver addressed a question regarding his dynamic with teammate Lando Norris and how McLaren planned to manage the competitiveness between them. However, as he wrapped up his response, Piastri made an unexpected yet compelling remark. "I want to win the World Championship this year, and hopefully we have a car that's capable of doing that." On the surface, this seemed like an unremarkable statement. After all, every driver on the grid aspires to be world champion. But sensing that he had stated the obvious, Piastri didn't stop there. Instead, he doubled down with even greater conviction, adding, "I do think that I can become world champion this year." It was a bold and self-assured claim, but could it hold any weight? Could Piastri, in just his third season in Formula One, genuinely mount a title challenge against some of the most experienced and accomplished drivers on the grid? The answer is not as far-fetched as it might initially seem. Oscar Piastri's performances in his first 2 years in F1 have been nothing short of extraordinary. He has displayed a level of maturity, precision, and racecraft that many seasoned drivers take years to develop. His rapid progression from rookie to race winner has been methodical and seemingly devoid of the emotional turbulence that often accompanies young drivers finding their footing in the sport. Piastri's ability to adapt and refine his approach with each race has been one of his defining strengths. While his rookie season in 2023 saw him secure impressive results, it was his second year, in 2024, that truly cemented his reputation as one of the most promising drivers on the grid. With 2 Grand Prix victories under his belt, wins secured in Hungary and Baku, he demonstrated an ability to capitalize on opportunities and execute under pressure. Yet, despite his successes, there were clear indications that Norris still had the upper hand in key areas. Throughout the 2024 season, Norris consistently outperformed Piastri in qualifying, often gaining track position and dictating race strategy from the outset. However, if Piastri has shown anything in his career so far, it is his relentless drive to improve. Piastri's ability to accelerate his learning curve is what makes his championship aspirations plausible. Those who have worked closely with him, including his early mentors, often highlight his innate talent and, more importantly, his capacity to rapidly close the gap to more experienced competitors. A prime example of this came from an anecdote shared by Rob McIntyre, who oversaw Piastri's early racing career when he moved to the UK. Speaking to Autosport, McIntyre recalled Piastri's first test in a racing car at Anglesey, where his lap-to-lap improvements left the Arden race engineers stunned. By the end of the second day, Piastri had not only met the target time set by seasoned driver Jack Aitken, but had surpassed it. This ability to adapt and refine his skills in a short period has been a hallmark of Piastri's career. In junior categories, he dominated by making adjustments at an astonishing rate. In Formula 2, he won the championship in his rookie season, something that only the very best talents have achieved. In Formula 1, he has continued this trajectory, making strides with each passing race. For Piastri to seriously contend for the 2025 title, there are a few key factors that must align. The first, and perhaps the most critical, is the competitiveness of the McLaren car. If McLaren can build upon their recent momentum and deliver a machine capable of consistently challenging Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes, then Piastri will have the machinery needed to fight at the front. Secondly, he must bridge the qualifying gap to Norris. While Norris has been the stronger qualifier, Sunday races present a different challenge, one where Piastri has already proven he can go toe-to-toe with the best. If he can match or even out-qualify Norris more regularly, it will give him a stronger foundation to convert those opportunities into race wins. Another crucial element is his ability to handle the intensity of a title fight. The pressure of competing at the highest level week in and week out is immense, and maintaining consistency across an entire season is often what separates champions from contenders. While Piastri has shown composure under pressure, a title battle is an entirely different level of mental and physical strain. However, considering his methodical approach to improvement and the unwavering confidence he has displayed in his abilities, it would be unwise to dismiss his title ambitions outright. Oscar Piastri's assertion that he can be world champion in 2025 is not a mere throwaway comment or a baseless show of bravado. It is rooted in his belief in his own abilities and the knowledge that he has rapidly ascended through the ranks at every level of his career. While much will depend on the competitiveness of McLaren's package and his ability to refine the weaker aspects of his performance, The Australian has already shown that he is not one to back down from a challenge. If he continues his upward trajectory and sharpens the final edges of his racecraft, there is every possibility that he could find himself in the thick of the title fight. It may be a bold statement now, but by the time the season unfolds, Piastri could very well prove that he is not just ready to fight for the championship, but ready to win it. Hello, McLaren faithfuls. Stand a chance of winning $1,000 by hitting that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren and F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. It costs you nothing to like and subscribe, but it helps the channel tremendously. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren and F1 together. As a YouTube member, you can also discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a YouTube member, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Join McLaren Faithful's membership below and enjoy.